Hello, hello and welcome again to a new program, to a new class, to a new day, to a new opportunity to learn English, a new opportunity for you, and a new opportunity for me to teach English. I love to come here. Me encanta, como dice aquí. I love to come here and teach you because teaching on television is a lot of fun. Because I know there are a lot of you watching this program, thousands and thousands and thousands. And I know that we're going to try to break the Guinness Book of World Records and to set a record on la clase de inglés más grande jamás impartida by me, Richard Vaughan, your teacher. And so you're going to help me, and together we're going to enter the record book. And what did you enter into? So enter, I see listen to you. Enter the record book. So today, stay with me, and I'll have Eva and Annette. Hello, Eva.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Hello, Annette.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Ask me how I'm doing.
How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Ask me how I'm doing.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine. Así, se dice, ¿qué tal? How are you doing? But today, we're going to talk about money. Money makes the world go around. Do you remember the song? Mm-hmm. Liza Minnelli in a very famous movie called Cabaret. Cabaret, in Spanish, is cabaret. And it was a movie, it won the Academy Award. It won the Oscar. Pero no solemos decir ganar el Oscar, debemos ganar el premio de la Academia. The Academy Award for the Best Picture of the Year, with Bob Fosse as the director, a dancer and director. And it was a brilliant movie with Michael Caine, I think? No, Michael Caine, no. I can't remember the name of the main actor. But Liza Minnelli was the actress. Michael York, I remember. And one of the most famous songs was Money, 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 Money. Money makes the world go round. El dinero hace que el mundo gire. Is that true? Do you agree with the song? Do you agree, Eva, with the song?
I do.
Do you agree? Ask Annette if she thinks money makes the world go around.
Annette, do you think money makes the world
go
around?
Go around.
Go around?
Not always.
Ask me what I think makes the world go around.
What do you think
makes
the world go round?
Love makes the world go round. There's another song. I skipped her canción. Love makes the world go round. Okay? And love is a mini splendid thing. Which makes the world go around, love or money?
Love. You're a romantic.
Well, yeah, I'm romantic, but I'm asking your opinion, not mine. What makes the world go around?
Love.
What do you think, Eva?
No, money.
Money.
For me, money.
Yeah, is Eva a material girl in a material world?
I don't know. I don't know her so much.
I don't know her well enough.
I don't know her well enough to give my opinion.
Very good. Opinar se puede decir, pero no se dice. To opine. To give my opinion or to judge. Juzgar.
To judge.
Ask her if she's a material girl in a material world.
Are you a material girl in a material world?
I try not to be.
Material girl. Okay, good. Well, we're going to talk about money. We're going to talk about money, finances, loans, borrowing money, lending money. It's very, very interesting, fascinating subject, money. Because if you agree with Eva that money makes the world go around, then I think it's crucial in this program to talk about money, don't you think?
Yes, I think so.
Empezando. Hey, bring me the camera. Again, ya está. Don't leave me. Because the first problem you have with money, my friends, is that you don't pronounce the word right. You say money. Quizá porque estáis pensando en monedero, monetario, money, y decís money. It's money. Money, 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 money. And that song in Cabaret was money, 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 and it's money. Rima con gracioso. Funny. Ha ha, dinero gracioso. Funny money. And como miel también. Se escribe como money. Se escribe honey. Quitas la M de money, pones un H, es miel. Hola, mielecito. ¿Tienes algún dinerito? Hi, honey. Do you have any money? Y la chica dice, don't be funny, all right? Don't call me honey. And besides, I don't have any money. Oh, come on. Just a little money for your friend, honey. Money, money, money. Repeat, funny money.
Funny money.
Funny money.
Funny money, funny money, funny money. Okay, we're going to talk about money. Ask me where I can find a lot of money.
Where do you can find a lot of Where do you can find a lot of money?
¿Te das cuenta de lo que ha dicho?
Where can you find a lot of money?
You can find, ese you impersonal, you can find a lot of money in the bank. Okay, ask me if I go to the bank when I need money.
Do you go to the bank when you need money?
Well, it depends on what kind of money I need. But ask me if I go to the bank often when I need money.
Do you go often to the bank when you need money?
No, I don't. Ask me where I go when I need money.
Where do you go when you need money?
Well, I go to two sources, two places. I go to an ATM or I go to my wife. All right, now, ask me if my wife controls the family finances.
Does your wife control the finance?
Escúchame. Ask me if my wife controls the family finances. Finanzas,
Okay.
familiar, de familia.
Does your wife control
The family
finances?
Yes, she does. Ask me why I let her control the money.
Why do you let her to control the money? Let her control the money.
Repeat.
Why do you let her control the money?
What does she want to know?
She wants to know why you let your wife control the money.
Because I'm not interested in controlling the money. I make the money, she controls the money. All right? But ask me if my wife makes money too.
Does your wife make money too?
Yes, she does. So we both, okay? But I don't like to control the money. Ask me if my wife controls the finances well.
Does your wife control the finances well?
Yes, she does. Ask me if my wife likes to spend.
Does your wife like to spend?
No, she doesn't. Ask her if she likes the último modelito.
Does she like the
Último?
último modelito?
I don't know, the latest fashion. Es curioso, esto es importante, ¿eh? Hay dos palabras en inglés que se traducen por último, last y latest. Last es el último que había, el último en una fila, a diferencia de la primera. The first, the last, first, the last. Ahora, latest es lo último. Okay? Las últimas noticias afirman que the latest news, never the last news. The last sería el último, pobre noticia que se quedó en último lugar. No, the latest. Now, con el último modelo, o modelito, como se dice aquí, is the latest fashion, la última moda. Ask me if my wife always wants the latest fashion.
Does your wife always want the latest fashion? Fashion?
No, she doesn't. Do you?
No,
You
I don't. No.
All right. Ask Annette if her daughters always want the latest fashion.
Do your daughters always want the latest fashion?
No, they don't.
No, they don't. Okay. Now, ask me if I owe a lot of money to the banks.
Do you owe a lot of money to the banks?
Well, it depends on your definition of a lot. Not too much, no. Ask me how much money I owe.
How much money do you owe?
To the banks? I owe about 190,000 euros. Yeah. Ask me if that's a lot of money for me.
Is that a lot of money for you?
Yes, it is. But ask me how much time I have to pay that.
How much time do you have to pay that?
I think I have about 14 years to pay it. So yes, it's a lot of money, but I am, the dosificación is okay. I think I can handle it. Ask me if I would have problems if I lost my job.
Would you have problems if you lost
Problems
if you lost your job?
Si yo estoy perdido.
If you lost.
Eso.
Or,
You're lost? No.
okay.
Escucha. Ask me if I would have problems if I lost my job.
Okay. Would you have problems if you lost your job?
Problems.
Problems. Oh.
Yes, I would. Ask me if I would start to panic if I lost my job.
Would you start to panic if you lost your job?
Yes. No, I wouldn't. Ask me why.
Why wouldn't you
Panic.
panic?
Es un verbo en inglés.
Okay.
Tenemos un verbo como si existiera un verbo en castellano, panicar.
Uh-huh.
Está panicando.
Okay.
So se le está entrando un pánico. And why I wouldn't? Because I would find another job. Ask me if I would have trouble finding another job.
Would you have trouble to find another job?
He usado un gerundio, escucha. Ask me if I would have trouble finding another job.
Would you have trouble finding another job?
Que si me costaría trabajo. No, I wouldn't have trouble, probably, finding another job. Ask me why.
Why wouldn't you have
Trouble.
finding another job?
Because I have a skill. I possess a skill. Poseo una habilidad. Ask me what skill I possess.
What skill do you possess?
I know how to teach English. Okay? And so I can go knocking on other doors and say, hi, I'm an English teacher. I know how to teach English. And they say, demuéstramelo.
Show it to me.
Prove it to me.
Ah,
Show it is muéstramelo, enséñamelo.
okay.
que es parecido, pero con pruebas. Okay? Prove it to me. Repeat.
Prove it to me.
And then I'll teach them a class. No problem. Now, ask me how often I go to the bank.
How often do you go to the bank?
Once every 3 months. I just don't go to the bank very often. All right? Ask me how often I use an ATM.
How often do you use a ATM?
An ATM.
ATM.
I use an ATM about once a month. I don't use it very often. Ask me how often I ask my wife for money.
How often do you ask your wife for money?
About once a month. So between the ATM and my wife, I usually have, I don't spend much money. I really don't. Ask me why I don't spend any money.
Why don't you spend any money?
Spend any money.
Spend any money.
I don't have time to spend money. I'm too busy. And ask me if I often use credit cards.
Do you often use credit cards?
Yes, I do. Okay. Ask me if I spend a lot of money with my credit card.
Do you spend a lot of money with your credit card?
Card. Card.
Card.
Mi carreta de crédito, mi tarjeta.
Tarjeta.
The
Card.
cart? No. No, I don't. I don't spend a lot of money with my credit card. I don't spend money. I don't have time. Ask me if my wife spends a lot of money.
Does your wife spend a lot of money?
No, she doesn't. Ask me why.
Why does she?
Why doesn't she?
Why doesn't she spend a lot of money?
Because it's not in her character to spend a lot of money. And besides, I don't spend a lot of money, so I'm a good influence. So we just don't spend a lot of
You're
money.
both lucky.
No, I don't know if we're lucky. We're both poor, okay? that helps, okay? All right, now ask me if I lend money to friends often.
Do you lend money to friends very often?
No, I don't. Ask me if I have ever lent you any money.
Have you ever lent me any money?
No, I haven't. I don't think so.
Not yet.
Ask me if I have ever borrowed money from you.
Have you ever borrowed money from me?
Have I? I don't think so. I've never borrowed money from you. Ask me if the cameraman has ever borrowed money from me.
Has ever the camera?
El cámara. Has the
cameraman ever borrowed money from you?
I don't know. Manolo, have you ever borrowed any money from me? No? No, he hasn't. He hasn't borrowed any money from me. Okay. And ask me if I have ever lent any money to my sister.
Have you ever lent any money to your sister?
No, I haven't. I've never lent any money to my sister. Ask me if I have ever lent Eva a book.
Have you ever lent Eva a book?
Yes, one. All right. Ask me what book I lent her.
What book did you lend her?
I lent her Moby Dick. Yeah, the whale, the story of the white whale. Ask me when I lent it to her.
When did you lend it to her?
Lend it.
When did you lend it to her?
I lent it to her about 2 years ago. Ask me if she has returned it yet.
Has she returned it yet?
No, she hasn't. Ask me how many times I have reminded her about my book.
How many times have you reminded her about your book?
I've reminded her at least 5 times. Ask me why she hasn't given it back to me.
Why hasn't she given it back to you?
Good. Why hasn't she returned it to me? Why hasn't she given it back to me? Because she hasn't read it yet. Okay, now, yeah, I lent it to her too. Ask me why I lent it to her.
Why did you lend it to her?
Because she wanted to borrow it. Ask me why she wanted to borrow it from me.
Why did she want to borrow it?
Why did she qué?
Why did she want to borrow it?
From you.
From you.
Ahí está. Se presta a, se pide prestado de in English. Because she saw it in my bookshelf in my house. Oh, I really want to read that book. That's Moby Dick. Is it in Spanish? I said, yes. Wow, fantastic. And so ask her when she's planning to read it.
When is she planning to?
No, ask her.
Are you planning to read it?
I don't know. Next book.
Your next book.
Yeah,
ask her
next
what book
book
she's reading now.
What book are you reading now?
One by John Irving.
Irving. Yeah. So you're not reading The Three Musketeers?
No.
All right. And so to lend books, to lend money. Ask me if I have ever lent a book to a friend.
Have you ever lent a book to
a friend?
To a friend?
Yes, I have.
Libro prestado, libro regalado.
Yes, I know. Ask me if the friend gave it back.
Did the friend give it back?
Yes, in most cases, yeah, the friend gave it back. Ask me if I have ever borrowed a book from a friend.
Have you ever borrowed a book from a friend?
Yes, I have. Ask me if it took me a long time to give it back.
Did it take you a long time to give it back?
Yes, it did. Yeah, it's something strange about books. It takes forever. Ask me if I have ever lent money to a friend.
Have you ever lent money to a friend?
Yes, I have. Ask me if I recommend it.
Do you recommend it?
No, I don't. Okay, because you say in Spanish, prestas dinero a un amigo, pierdes el dinero y pierdes al amigo, and it's true. Ask me if the friend paid me back.
Did the friend pay you back?
On 2 occasions, yes. On 2 occasions, no. Not the same friend, different people. So I'm 50-50 on lending money to friends. Ask me if I have ever borrowed money from a friend.
Have you ever borrowed money from a friend?
No, I haven't. Ask me if I ever borrowed money from my parents.
Have you ever
No,
borrowed?
escucha, he cambiado ahora. Escuchad todos, primero con Annette. Ask me if I have ever borrowed money from a friend.
Have you ever borrowed money from a friend?
No, I haven't. Ahora, ask me if I ever borrowed money from my parents.
Had you? No. Did you? Did you borrow?
Did you ever?
Did you ever borrow money from your parents?
Okay, ¿por qué hemos cambiado? Because my parents are not alive now. Okay,
Ajá.
you understand?
Yes.
Entonces, uso el presente perfecto en un caso, porque mis amigos viven y mis padres han muerto. So, ¿alguna vez pediste prestado, tomaste prestado dinero a tus padres? Okay, ask me again. If I ever borrowed money from my parents?
Did you ever borrow money from your parents?
Yes, once. Ask me how much money I borrowed from my father.
How much money did you borrow from your father?
$1,500. How do you say $1,500?
15,000 dólares.
No,
1,500.
$1,500. 1,500. 1,500.
Ah, yes.
You understand?
Of course.
Se dice mucho así.
Yeah.
There are 2 possibilities in this case, 1,500 and 1,500. And it's probably 50-50. It's as common, one or the other. So I borrowed $1,500 from my father. Okay? Ask me if I paid him back.
Did you pay them back?
Pay him back.
Pay him back?
In the end, no. Ask me if he asked me for the money.
Did he ask you for the money?
No, he told me to keep it. Ask me why he wanted me to keep it.
Why did he want you to keep it?
Because he knew I needed it for a very good reason, okay? And so he told me to keep it. Ask me how old I was when he lent me that money.
How old were you when he lent you that money?
I was about 22 or 23 years old, all right? And ask me why I needed it.
Why did you need it?
I needed it for what you would call the first month of a rental contract plus some expenses for furnishing. Furnish. How do you say amueblar?
Furniture.
No, furniture son muebles.
To furnish.
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 Un SH. So to furnish a nice apartment that I wanted to have. Okay. Now, ask me if I have a mortgage.
Do you have a mortgage?
Yes, I do. Ask me if I have 2 mortgages.
Do you have 2 mortgages?
No, I don't. Ask me if I have my mortgage with a Spanish bank.
Do you have your mortgage with a Spanish bank?
Yeah. How do you say mortgage in Spanish?
Hipoteca.
Hipoteca. Mortgage. Yes, I have my mortgage with a Spanish bank. Ask me how long I've been working with that particular bank.
How long have you been working with that particular bank?
For many, many years. Okay. Ask me if I know the bank manager well.
Do you know the bank manager well?
Yes, I do. I do. Ask me if we get along.
Do you get along?
Yes. Okay, we get along very well. Ask me if I have ever asked that bank for a personal loan.
Have you ever asked that bank for a personal loan?
For a personal loan, préstamo personal, based only on
Loan?
my loan, personal loan.
Personal loan?
Yes, I have. Ask me how many personal loans I have requested in my life.
How many personal loans have you requested in your life?
2. Ask me what the first one was for.
What was the first one for?
To buy a car. And ask me how much money I borrowed from the bank.
How much did you borrow from the bank?
I really don't remember. I think it was about 3 million pesetas. All right, for a car. And ask me if the bank gave it to me.
Did the bank give it to you?
The loan, yes, they did. All right. Ask me if I remember the interest rate.
Okay. Did you remember?
Do you?
Remember the interest
Rate?
rate? Interest rate?
No, I don't. I don't remember the interest rate. Ask me what interest rate I'm paying on my mortgage now.
What interest are you paying on your mortgage now?
Perfect. Está muy bien. Interest rate. ¿Qué tipo de interés estás pagando? Ask me what interest rate I am paying on my mortgage now.
What interest rate are you paying on your mortgage now?
I don't know because every month they're raising the interest rates, but I think it's around 3.9 or 4% on my mortgage now. All right? And ask me if the interest rates are going up or going down.
Do the interest,
Ask me if the interest rates are going up or going down now.
are the interest rate going
Rates.
up? Rates going up or going down?
They're going up. Ask me why.
Why are they going up?
The interest rates, because there's a lot of inflation now. There's more inflationary pressure now than usual, okay? The prices are going up, especially of food, agricultural products. Prices are going up. And ask me who makes decisions concerning interest rates.
Who makes decisions concerning
Interest rates.
interest rate?
Rates.
Rates. Ahí.
Los tipos.
Yeah.
In Europe or in the United States?
In Europe
Okay, the European Central Bank.
and the States.
In the States, the Federal Reserve. Ask Annette if she has ever heard of the Federal Reserve.
Have you ever heard about federal?
About nada.
Have you ever
No,
heard
no, está bien. Okay,
Yes.
pero sí. Have you ever heard of the Federal Reserve?
of the Federal Reserve?
Yes, I have.
Okay, now, ask me if I have heard about the Federal Reserve.
Have you ever heard about?
No,
the,
sí, never ahora.
Okay, have you heard about the Federal Reserve?
No, nada. No, nada. ¿Qué ha pasado?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, ask me if I have ever heard of Maria Dolores Pradera.
Have you
Have you ever?
ever heard about?
No.
Of?
So, ask me if I Dios mío. Ask me if I have ever heard of
Okay.
Maria Dolores Pradera.
Have you ever heard of María Praderas?
Maria Dolores
María
Pradera.
Dolores Pradera?
No. Who is she? Okay. Do you understand?
Yes.
Now, ask me if I have heard about Maria Dolores Pradera.
Have you heard
You never-
about
about Maria
María
Dolores.
Dolores Pradera?
No. ¿Ha pasado algo?
Okay.
Okay. So, to hear of, ¿sabes quién es?
Ajá.
¿Has oído el nombre de esta persona? ¿Te suena como persona? Y el otro es, ¿has oído lo último? ¿Sabes de ella? Lo que ha pasado?
Ajá.
Have you ever heard of Maria Dolores Pradera?
Yes,
I have.
I have.
Have you heard the latest about her?
No, I haven't.
Me neither. So I don't know anything new. I heard her on the radio the other day in an interview on Saturday or Sunday. How old is she now? You know?
No idea.
Over 60.
Only?
Over 70.
Oh, okay. She's been famous for. I came to Spain in 1972, and she was famous in 1972.
I like her very much. She sings she has a nice voice.
She's a very, very good professional. Very good
Yes.
professional. Ask me if I've ever met her.
Have you ever met her?
No, I haven't. Ask me if I would like to meet her.
Would you like to meet her?
Of course. Now, ask Annette if she owes me any money.
Do you owe him any money?
Maybe.
Money?
No, I don't owe you
Any money.
any money.
Ask her if she owes her husband any money.
Do you owe your husband any money?
Any.
Any money?
No, any.
Yeah, any money.
No, I don't.
Ask her if she owes the bank any money.
Do you owe the bank any money?
My husband
Does.
does.
Ask her if she owes you any money.
Do you owe me any money?
No, I doesn't.
Come
No,
on.
I don't.
Ask you if you owe her any money.
Do I owe you any money?
No, you don't.
Okay, ask me if I owe her any money.
Do you owe her any money?
No, I don't. Ask me if you owe me any money.
Do I owe you any money?
I don't know. No, I don't think so. Okay. Ask me if I owe my wife any money.
Do you owe your wife any money?
No, I don't. Ask her if she owes me a favor.
Do you owe him? Do you owe? Ay, ya caí. Do you owe him a favor?
Hen? ¿Qué es hen? Hen es una
Do
gallina.
you owe him a favor?
I don't know.
All right. Yes, you do. You owe me a favor. Ask her how much she's paying for this class.
How much do you pay for this class?
How much are you paying?
How much are you paying for this class?
Nothing.
It's free.
That's why I told you I owe you money. Maybe I owe you a lot of money.
Or maybe you owe me a favor.
Well, in
a
English-
lunch or a dinner.
Okay, that's true.
All right. Well, we have to go. At least we have to take a break. We'll be right back. Okay. Now, you owe me at least 25 more minutes. So you have 5 minutes to do whatever you want, but I want you back. Porque es una deuda que tenéis hacia mí y hacia nosotros y hacia ti mismo para tu inglés. So, see you in a few minutes, okay?